Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing today? Today I'm going to be playing with all of my vintage magazines and all my vintage cutouts. For a while I have been wanting to start a vintage glue book, but I wasn't really sure on what I wanted to use as the base of my glue book. I didn't want to use a composition notebook because a lot of my vintage magazines have really large images. It seems like vintage magazines were like twice as big as the magazines we have now, and a composition notebook was just a little too small. A lot of these images would have been cut down to like nothing, and I didn't want that. I didn't want to trim them all down so much. I wanted to keep as much of those images as I could. And then I remembered that my local thrift shop had a whole bunch of vintage music books. Yep, that's right, guys. These are all vintage music books. Look at the size of these. Aren't these amazing? So this is where I stopped right after work today. I went there and I picked up 5 vintage music books, all for just a little over $2, guys. Just a little over $2 for all of these. And look at how there's a lot of pages in these books. Aren't these amazing? All vintage. They're just beautiful. Even some of the pictures in here, pictures on the back. Some of the covers are like ripping off, but my idea in the end is I kind of want to like turn these all into signatures and kind of sew them together in a big like binder book. I'm not exactly sure how yet, but that is kind of like where my idea is at the moment. That's kind of what I want to do. I'm going to turn these all into like signatures. Like these covers I probably will get rid of since they are all ripping off. So look at some of those beautiful images in there. But yeah, I got 5 of these, guys. Perfect large to fit those big images, and there's just so much here. I'm so excited and happy with these. If you guys want like a really neat and different kind of glue book idea, just go to your thrift shop. Go to your thrift stores, you know, those resale shops, and look for the music books. Look for the music books. Yeah, 5 of these for just a little over $2. Isn't that amazing? All right, let's grab one and let's just start gluing. I'm so excited. And I love how they're kind of yellowish pages, and you can totally cover them all over, or you can leave a little bit of like the music showing through the background. So yeah, I thought this was an amazing idea. It's a perfect way to, you know, recycle and reuse things from your thrift shop. And plus, I think it's just perfect. A vintage music book as a vintage glue book. Why not? Yeah. See, isn't this cool? Oh my gosh. I got so many amazing vintage images here. And see, I can even leave gaps in between and what's showing through. That still actually looks pretty cool. So I can totally do that. I can totally do that. Let's see, I love that one. That's a cool one too. And see, like I said, these are also real big enough to hold the big images with still some room to spare. Look at that. Okay, I'm gonna glue these ones down because these actually look really cool right here. So yeah, some new ideas for you guys. If you guys have vintage magazines and you want to make a vintage glue book, go ahead and try a music book. My thrift shop had so many of them. I honestly could have gotten more, but I'm like, I don't want that many. So I grabbed only 5 of them. Nice big ones. And yeah, I do kind of have that idea of putting them all together and turning them like into big signatures to stick in like a real large kind of book. I'm not sure how yet, what I'm going to use as the cover. I'm still thinking about it. But that is where my idea is going to start with. That's where it's going. Zoom me in a little bit so you guys can see. We want to do it up close and personal with this. So yeah, so I have a couple, what are these magazines here? Okay, I have some Women's Day ones from 1973. I think I got like 4 or 5 of them, Women's Day ones. I've got some Life magazines from like the 50s and also from the 80s. What else do I have that was vintage? I think that might have been it. That's quite a lot though. There's a lot of images in these books. And I've got a lot of harvesting to do. A lot of harvesting. I love how some of these images look. They just look so awesome. Look at that. Ah, perfect. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. I love this so much because, yeah, for the longest time, I could not figure out how I wanted to do it, what I wanted to use, like what kind of book, or should I make something, or I didn't know. I was stumped. I had no clue what I wanted to do or how I wanted to do it. And so then I remembered these. I do remember seeing these like at my thrift store. And I was like, hey, there's an idea. And I do remember them being big too. So I'm like, yes, that's exactly what I need. I need big. I need a big book because these images are real big. I like these ones. Those are pretty cute. Just digging through here, seeing what I got. I also cut out a lot of like the little ad pieces here. Like a lot of these magazines have like all of these ads. I cut those out too because that's really cool. Like I guess background filler as well. So I got a bunch of those. Some really cool advertising pieces too. Like look at that one. Oh my gosh, it's about just as big as that. Okay, well, I'm gonna start with these girls here because they're cool. I like their style. See, I can even do it like that. Isn't that awesome? I don't have to fill in the whole background because the background is cool. I like how the background is. So I don't have to fill it all in. It's okay to leave a little bit of the background showing. All right, well, since we're on the subject of vintage, what's like your favorite, I want to say, vintage era? Do you like the 80s? Do you like the 90s, 70s? Do you go all the way back to like the 20s or the 30s? What's your favorite vintage era? Me, I think I want to say I really liked the 40s and 50s. I don't know. I think just because I liked how they dressed. I loved the music that they had then. Music was amazing. Sometimes I like to listen to that kind of music, relaxing music at night to help me go to sleep. There are some YouTube channels that have some really, really amazing, relaxing, like 30s, 40s, and 50s music playing in the background. Oh, I love it so much. Yep. All right, now we need something here. Ooh, that's a cool one. I like that one. I almost need something on the bottom, though. What do we have? What do we have? Let me see. I don't have too many pieces yet because I haven't really been cutting through my vintage magazines too quickly. Only because I had no place to put the stuff. I didn't have nothing to put them in. So I don't have a whole lot of my vintage magazines cut up yet. I'm not seeing too much that would go good with that. The mint that came to dinner and stayed for the party. I love that saying. It's so funny. I could almost kind of squeeze this in here. It's party. Yeah, I kind of like that. All right, let's do that. I mean, in a way, this is kind of like a vintage random book. Like these pages don't really have any, I don't really have any themes going here because it's kind of hard to make a theme when you got nothing but vintage pictures. So it's all kind of random. But that's okay too. And then I can squeeze these guys in here, just like a party. It's a party. It's a really beautiful summer day out, you guys. I'm really like contemplating, it's like, oh, do I want to go for a walk when I'm done here? Or do I just want to, you know, sit and read and listen to the sounds outside? You hear all the crickets chirping, and there's a slight breeze, and people are mowing the lawns. Wonderful summer sounds. There we go. Look at that. Ah. Oh, I'm loving this so much, you guys. This makes me so happy. I finally have something for my vintage pictures. Yay. Now I gotta start harvesting. Oh my gosh. No. Definitely gotta start harvesting. Oh, come on here, guys. What else do we got in here? Ooh. I forgot about that one. That's a cool one. I love that one. I don't really have no place for it on this page, though. You know, that's okay. We don't have to go crazy yet. We can totally take our time, and I think I've got to throw that bowl of chili in there. Yep, I want that bowl of chili in there. Okay, you probably can't even see it. It's so far off. There you go. Hee. Perfect. Love it so much. See all these nice big images. I can finally put these on something. Ooh, I forgot I had that one. Oh, see, now this is where I'm torn. Do I put this in my food glue book, or do I use this as a red page in my color glue book? Or do I actually keep it in the vintage glue book? This could go for so many things. It's beautiful. Oh, I really would love to stick it in my food glue book. But the problem is my food glue book is it's a small book, so it would most of this is going to be cut off, and I don't want that. So it might have to go in the vintage book, because I don't want to cut it up. Spaghetti. I made my dinner tonight. I made little cornbread muffins, and I made Franks and beans. I had a can of beans, and I had some hot dogs, so I chopped them up and I mixed them all together. It was delicious. And I have leftovers for tomorrow. I think I could stick that right there. What do you think? Think that looks good there? I think it looks good there. I could stick something right here, something skinny. Yep, why not? I like to have my cornbread with milk and sugar. I know, I'm weird. I don't know if anybody else do that, where you put sugar on your cornbread and then you pour some milk in it. Oh, I love doing that. So I got this like ad here. I could wouldn't mind sticking that right there. Then I can stick some like cool cool images over top or something. Like, that'd be kind of cool. Small images. Yeah, I actually don't mind that. And we got like this here. I need some more like tiny ones. Do I have any more tiny ones? Thought I did. Oh, Pam. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Oh my gosh, I'm loving this so much. I can't even begin to tell you how excited and happy I am that this is turning out so good. I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner. I guess, well, it's just, I probably would have eventually thought of something. Just took me a little bit. Sticky. Yep, see, even these little ads, even the ads in the magazines work out perfect. Perfect for like little background pieces, or even if you like the ad and think it's cool, totally do that too. Now, let's see, I think PM can go right about here. Oh, yep. Oh, I love this so much. All right, I need one more small little thing for here. What do I have? I have her. She's actually pretty cool, but I don't want, yeah, because it kind of, nope, not feeling it. Not feeling it there. All right, keep looking. I've got a few more things in here. I almost need like a square image. Okay, here's a couple images. I'm not sure if they'll work or not. Let's see, what have we got here? We got her. No, doesn't really fit. That looks all right. She's too big. I don't know. I'm not feeling that one either. Darn. Okay, well, no worries. Ooh. Hang on. Does that look good? Or does it kind of blend in too much? I don't know. I almost kind of want to take... There we go. Found it. Found it. Perfect. It's going in. Should I go that way or that way? That way or that way? I kind of like it that way. The only thing I'm missing are like some like words or sayings or something. I haven't really found like too many like good sayings or phrases in my vintage magazines. There's been a couple, but not nearly as many as in some of the other magazines. So yeah, vintage magazines don't have too many sayings or phrases to use. Not that I've noticed. But yeah. All right. Oh, look at that, guys. Oh, I could totally add more onto here if I want, but I might, save that further down the road. I totally can. Or I could just leave it as is. I think it looks pretty darn good like this. Oh my gosh, this makes me so happy now. Yay, I finally have some books for my vintage magazines. Oh, look at that. Yep, I know the cover is coming off. I probably will take that off. We will probably lose the covers for some of these. Let's see. And then I probably do plan on actually turning these into actual signatures and putting them in like a big book or something. Not sure yet. I do have ideas. I have ideas. But yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I hope this gave you some new ideas, some fresh inspiration, and yes, I'm so excited and happy with this. I'm so super pleased. I finally can start playing with all of my vintage magazine images. Now I gotta start harvesting. Whew. I gotta get going that, guys. It seems like I can't seem to keep up. I always end up getting more magazines. I always end up with more magazines. But yeah, thanks for watching again. Make sure you like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Hope this gave you some more new ideas. Make sure to stick around because more is always coming. I post a video every single day right now, or to the best of my ability, I do that. And yeah, have a wonderful evening. And as always, keep on gluing, everybody.